Hey, what's up, everybody? It's just Charleston, and welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamerspro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and when we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And today we got a pretty interesting show for you guys. We want you guys to stick around for, so please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Now, today we're going to be talking about Kyrie Irving a little bit. Why? Because something happened yesterday that we want to touch on, but let's just do a quick let me just give you guys a quick refresher. As you know, Kyrie Irving posted a link to a film that created all type of controversy, ultimately ended up getting him suspended for 5 games, a minimum of 5 games without pay. Ultimately, he ended up being suspended for 8 games without pay, forced to pay a hefty fine of $500,000, if I'm not mistaken. He had to do a litany of other things that I believe the Brooklyn Nets instructed him to do in order for him to return, which included sensitivity training, anti-Semitic training, meet with the ADL Jewish leaders, meet with Joe Tsai to demonstrate understanding. Now, initially, when all of these stipulations came out or requirements came out, a lot of people started pushing back because they felt like this was a little bit too instructive. They thought it was a little bit too much, right? Like, I mean, for just sharing a link, some people thought that, you know, the Brooklyn Nets went a little bit too far, but nevertheless, he went through the entire, all the entire procedure, the entire process, and I think towards the end, Brooklyn Nets governor or owner, whatever, Joe Tsai essentially said that, you know, Kyrie Irving has demonstrated, or he's gone above and beyond. Those are the reports that we're getting in terms of the things that the Brooklyn Nets asked him to do in order for him to return to the court. So he went through that entire process. Now, during that process, Nike released a statement basically saying that they were going to terminate they're planning to terminate suspending their relationship with Kyrie Irving. And then about a day or two ago, the news came out where Nike made it official that they are terminating their partnership with Kyrie Irving. I want to quickly read what they had to say here from an ESPN report. Basically, the article starts off with the headline: Nike officially terminates partnership with Kyrie Irving. After initially suspending its partnership with Kyrie Irving and scrapping the release of his upcoming Kyrie 8 signature shoe last month, Nike confirmed Monday that it has fully cut ties with the Brooklyn Nets point guard. Kyrie is no longer a Nike athlete, a Nike company spokesperson told ESPN. Irving's agent, Riley Irving, called the decision mutual. We have mutually decided to part ways and wish Nike the best in their future endeavors, she told CNBC on Monday. Irving's signature endorsement agreement with the company was set to expire on October 1st, 2023. The deal was abruptly suspended 11 months before expiring after Irving posted a link on social media to a book and a movie containing anti-Semitic messaging. Kyrie stepped over the line. It's kind of that simple, Nike co-founder Phil Knight told CNBC on November 10th. He made some statements that we just can't abide by, and that's why we ended the relationship. I was fine with that. Knight's comments 3 weeks ago were understood throughout the industry as confirmation that the partnership was indeed fully terminated ahead of its expiration. Around 68% of the NBA wears Nike sneakers in games. In each season since the launch of the Kyrie 1, the annual Kyrie model has become one of the most worn shoes in the league. Today, 164 players had worn the Kyrie 7 in games, according to data from kickstats.com. Dozens of players often wear the lower price Kyrie low model as well. That was the official statement that Nike put out. Now, I want to go back in the past for a bit. A number of months ago, before the Kyrie 8s were set to be released, Kyrie basically put out a statement, expressing his displeasure with the way the new shoes looked. And he said that he had no part in the creative process. And a lot of people at the time are like, that's mighty bold of him to say that, right? And when he said that, a lot of us began to speculate that maybe, the relationship between Kyrie Irving and Nike, may have been fractured, to say the least. So a lot of us were surprised when he said that. And then yesterday, some images came out, and we're getting this from, sportsrush.com, of Kyrie Irving, where he put, certain particular messages on his shoe that gained a lot of attention. And actually, we want to get into this now and really talk about the image itself. We're looking at this from a complexsports.com tweet. And then it says, Kyrie Irving's kicks on the court tonight after his endorsement deal with Nike ended. in the image, one of the on one side of the shoe, excuse me, it says, "I am free. Thank you, God, I am." And then on the other side, they kind of blacked out the Nike logo, and it says, "Logo here." So the question is, what does all of this really mean? What's the message Kyrie Irving is sending? Well, obviously, the first one is a bit straightforward. I am free. It means that obviously that he is no longer beholden to Nike, right? He's no longer a part of that company. Maybe he had kind of, gotten tired of that relationship. And based on some of the things that he said about this, new shoe that was coming out, it seemed like Nike and Kyrie weren't on the best of terms. So that's the first thing. The second thing, however, could mean something else. And I think the fact that he, blacked it out, meaning the Nike logo, and then put logo here, I think that it could be basically Kyrie trying to entice other shoe brands that are that make basketball shoes, maybe New Balance, whoever, I think Under Armour, whoever it may be, to, take a chance on him. And let me tell you why that may be what he's doing. As y'all remember, I forgot the year, but Kobe's deal, I think he paid money to get out of his, his Adidas deal. And then for one season, Kobe Bryant wore Nikes. To be specific, he wore Jordans. He wore all type of Jordans that season, right? And in that year, Kobe Bryant played extremely well to basically substantiate his potential bid to become a Nike athlete. And I think the following season, he signed with Nike. Well, Kyrie Irving this season has been balling. I believe he scored 33 points yesterday, I believe, to help the Nets get a win against the Charlotte Hornets. This season, he's putting up, great numbers. He's scoring about 25 points per game, shooting 48% from the three-point shooting percentage is not there. It's about 10 percentage points down at 31.5. That may go up as the season continues. Shooting a very efficient, 90% from the free throw line, getting you 4 rebounds a game, 4.5 rebounds, 4.5 assists per game, 1.1 blocks for a point guard. That's the most Kyrie Irving has averaged in his entire NBA career, and only 2 turnovers a game, right? So Kyrie Irving is balling this year, and the Brooklyn Nets have been finding a way to win. And I think that, if Kyrie Irving continues to play well, and there isn't any drama around him anymore, he's just going about his business and doing his job, he may get another deal down the road, right? Because he can still play. He's still a major draw. He is electrifying to watch when he's doing his thing and into his bag and all of that stuff. So maybe that's one of the reasons he put that black, he X'd out, or he, covered up, the Nike logo. And the other part, maybe some people can look at it as a metaphor, like I'm free from the system or whatever it is. I would have probably gone along with that train of thought if he didn't black out the other side and put logo here. If he had just done that and then blacked out the other side and did nothing else, then maybe you could say, okay, he's sending a message here. But the fact that he put logo here, it means that maybe he's trying to get another deal. This is just the way I'm interpreting it. I can be absolutely wrong. What I want to know from you guys, what do you think? What do you think about what Kyrie's done? Whatever you guys think. And also, do you think he may get another deal in the future? Whatever you guys think, please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section, and we catch you guys on the next show. Peace.